Benjamin Netanyahu's opponents have heralded the temporary end of the era of long-term Prime Minister in Israel, Netanyahu, with the formation of a coalition. More than 2 months after the parliamentary elections, the previous opposition leader Jair Lapid has forged an alliance of 8 parties. According to a spokesman, the 57-year-old announced this to President Reuven Rivlin on Wednesday evening. The chairman of the Arab Ram party, Mansour Abbas, signed a coalition agreement with Lapid's future party shortly before a deadline. With the swearing in of such a government in parliament, the era of Netanyahu as prime minister would be ended for the time being. The expected date is June 14th. Before being sworn in, a simple majority of the 120 MPs must vote for the government. According to media reports, part of Lapid's coalition will also be the ultra-right Yamina party, led by Naftali Bennett, who was considered to tip the scales after the March 2030 election. According to media reports, both agreed on a rotation in the office of the head of government. Ex-Secretary of Defense Bennett should be the first prime minister for 2 years. Lapid should then replace him. Lapid wants to take over the office of foreign minister first. His future party is located in the political center. In the March election, it had become the second strongest force after the right-wing conservative Likud of Netanyahu. Lapid had entered politics after a career as a television presenter. He served as finance minister in a previous Netanyahu government. Netanyahu was prime minister from 1996 to 1999 and has been in office since 2009. He was Israel's longest-serving head of government. Lapid relies on an alliance of his future party with 7 small parties from all areas of the political spectrum. What they have in common is the rejection of Netanyahu, a prime minister on charges of corruption. However, there is a wide gap between their political goals. Bennett, who became a millionaire with an internet startup, stands for national religious politics. His party is considered to be friendly with settlers. The coalition partner Meretz, the Labour Party, and the Arab Ram Party are in favor of the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. This could complicate the work of the Lapid coalition. At the beginning of May, 56 MPs voted for Lapid to be responsible for forming a government. Israel has recently remained in a permanent political crisis. The 4th parliamentary election within 2 years at the end of March again failed to result in a clear majority. Rivlin commissioned Lapid to form a government on May 5th because Netanyahu had previously failed. The deadline for Lapid did expire on Wednesday evening, but it doesn't matter now anymore. They managed to get there.